is really mad. Don't let him land. Oh, jeez. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Kirby Planet Robobot for the Nintendo 3DS. This is part 3, so if you need to catch up, please click the playlist link at the top of the description. We're about to take on the boss of World Area 1, but first, let's tackle this extra level we unlocked by collecting all those code cubes. I know it's technically stage 6, but they put it back here, and I like to beat a boss and say, hey, this world is complete. We did it. Kirby, you and me, little guy, I love you. I start talking to Kirby on a regular basis for some reason. My girlfriend overhears, she's confused and scared for me, and I have to put the game down. So we are starting this level, an episode, right off the bat with the Robobot armor, but when we're done wrecking havoc with this thing, I will start scanning in those amiibos upon your requests, and we will see some new powers. We're gonna try out the Kirby Amiibo that just came out and get that UFO ability. Take that for a spin a little early, since normally you have to 100% complete the game to get it. And I wanna thank you guys again for leaving all those comments and letting me know what powers you wanna see. I love these little bombs. They sacrifice themselves so I can get stickers. There we go. I feel bad for them. They've rebelled against their robot overlords to help Kirby, and I'm just accidentally sending them off cliffs and stuff. But they will help me get rid of Terminator Bronto Burt. There we go. Hey, little guy, don't walk off there. Oh, there he goes. Sorry. Poor little bomb bots. I sympathize with like every little creature, enemy or friendly, in Kirby for some reason. All right, they're just so cute. I think that's why. So the EX stages are kind of like little remixed elements from the previous stages in a world. So poor little Poppy Bros Jr. That makes me think of that awesome GIF of Poppy Bros Jr. in Kirby Superstar just throwing a bomb and blowing himself up with the brilliant AI of those guys. So, we got another, hey, don't duplicate yourself. We have a returning power. Speaking of Kirby Superstar, this is the Mirror ability making its return. This mysterious multiplying ability uses a magical technique. It responds to attacks received while guarding with automatic counterattacks. So we have a bunch of different abilities where we can copy ourselves and reflect and cool stuff like that. We can send a whole stack of Kirbys sky high. Only 5 Kirbys can ladder. Okay, and once we make it through here, we can even like hit diagonally depending on where we're going. Little Sir Kibble in the background trying to pick me off. And I love how Kirby, when he dashes, he's just, sliding around on the ground all delicately. There he goes. All right, let me see if we can get by. I'm always scared of, I think his name's Scarfy, the weird monster that is one of the cutest enemies, but also one of the most terrifying. He turns into a weird, like, Medusa-headed thing when you make him mad. There we go. Kirby looking so fancy-free as he spins around. There we go. We're gonna head into the background and grab that sticker. I'm grabbing any of the stickers that I see, but I mentioned we're not gonna, worry too much about those. They are cool, and there is one that just says cool, but we're mostly gonna stick to trying to get those code cubes. So let's do an amiibo here. Now, I saw a lot of people, hey Rocky, don't hit me. I saw a lot of people wanted to see what Pikachu does, and this one's kind of obvious, so we're gonna eat this little electric mouse and get the spark ability and a little cherry. I don't know if I needed that, but send out a shockwave. I know that, you can make a little, like, thunderbolt or send one up in the air, so it does fit Pikachu with this. And let's do, you guys have seen Spark, let's do our new Kirby ability and fly around with the UFO power. I want to try this out. I haven't tested it yet, and I'm excited to see it. This is a throwback to Kirby's Adventure. There he goes. He completely changes his look. And, we get a Maxim Tomato and a sticker for that one. Okay, so we can use this, like, suction beam. Let's look at all the abilities. Unidentified flying object detected. You are very lucky to have managed to copy this ability. So we can do a bunch of beams. We can kind of hold it down to get better and better beams. Jeez, there's like 4 different powers. We can guard and dash around and grab stuff. Okay, let's try it. We should try out the different levels of beams. There's 2 and 3, and what's the fully charged one? Whoa, it shoots backwards, that's cool. There isn't another one past that, right? It's only 4, yeah, there we go, okay. This is definitely nice to be able to fly around and abduct. Man, he's eating them all. Poor little Wildties. Missed the star there, but that's okay. That just goes towards extra lives. See ya, Chili. if we tap B a bunch of times, we get this cool little like satellite that protects us. It's almost like a combination of the beam ability with some of the others, but it's nice and has a cool orbit around it. Yeah, it teleports around. This one's awesome. So this ability I mentioned started in Kirby's Adventure, and oh, real quick here, I just want to show you guys the sleep ability if you haven't seen it before. Kirby just falls asleep. And some people wanted to see if Jigglypuff would give you the sleep ability. You have to tap to wake up. But Jigglypuff actually gives you, we'll go back to the UFO in a second, Samus overboard. That's a spoiler for what's coming up. Jigglypuff gives you the mic ability, since she's such a great singer, and I can show you guys that as well. You only get a few uses of mic usually. It's got the baseball chant, the microphone, and the punk rock scream. All right, let's go back to the UFO, though. I was having fun with that one. But yeah, Kirby's Adventure. I was kind of late to... oh, no! We can't use it again until we clear the stage. Oh, geez. Okay, so that's the limitation. But we'll let's do Megaman. A lot of people wanted to see Megaman. I need to go into the background here by using this pipe. Don't want to, dilly-dally too long, but we can get a sticker up on here. Megaman is one of the ones like Ryu and Sonic and Pac-Man that will give us a random ability, and maybe we'll get the UFO again from that. Actually, so the only ones that you can't get from the random ones, now that I mentioned it, are Sleep, Smash Brothers, and the UFO power. So we might get something good. There we go, we got Beam. So we do have a little bit of the UFO powers. I apologize for using that to show the Jigglypuff one, but a lot of people requested some of these characters, so I wanted to show them. But we'll use the UFO to beat the boss. That'll be good. And that is coming up here very soon. I mentioned Samus. We could do that real quick as well as we head into this area. We're just, there's so many, there's over 90 Amiibo, so we're just gonna, keep scanning them and figuring out what they do. Samus gives you the bomb, which makes sense. Kind of like her little morph ball bomb. Excuse me, Shatso! Well, there goes that. And let's, oh no, do we use all of our, oh, we can't unless we're flying or on the ground. I was gonna say, did we burn through all these Amiibo? I'll finish up with Zero Suit Samus here before we go back to the UFO soon, which gives us the whip ability, of course, because she has that plasma whip. I'm trying to look for secrets here, because I know there are some hidden around. Kirby's jumping up the wire. So yeah, the Kirby's Adventure, that was a game I never really got to play, but I knew of as a kid. I pretty much didn't get to play any of the NES games that my sisters didn't buy or get my parents to buy for us, because I didn't know that they existed really, unless we went to the rental store. Sometimes I'd see some stuff, but I don't ever remember getting Kirby or playing it as a kid, and I wish I had, because even Kirby's Adventure, it started with so many good things for the series. Like we got the copy ability from that. That was the first game to have it, and there were so many powers. Like UFO went all the way back then. You'd think they would start with more generic stuff before they have Kirby turn into an unidentified flying object. Oh, we got some choices here. We're gonna grab Archer. We did that a little bit before, but I do like this one. Waddle Dee is gonna help us out. We are almost done with the level, and I think we have one more code cube here to find. Ooh, jeez, give me all those stars, please. We almost have a 1-up. First, we have a fight with Kibble Blade 2.0. Now, yeah, I gotta be careful here, because Archer Kirby, he doesn't do that much damage. You guys saw, whoa, how much damage Fighter Kirby did, but that was against King Doo. Now we're fighting Kibble Blade, and he's a little tougher seeming. Try to watch out for these. They always give you the little parts for, I gotta hide behind a plant. They always give you the little stars, to attack your enemies, so you don't need copy abilities. And it reminds me of Mega Man in that respect. I think Kirby was really influenced by the Mega Man series, copying all these powers, and he's so cute when he's got a copy ability in his mouth walking around. Yeah, Kirby, he copies all these abilities, kind of like Mega Man, and he also has the new Robobot armor reminds me of Mega Man X. I mentioned that before. So there are some similarities. I know Kirby came a little later than like Mario and Mega Man and stuff, so I think he was the creators were influenced by those series. And I did scan the Mega Man Amiibo, so I was thinking about that a little bit. There we go. Here's all our rewards. We got some type of burger and a drink and the code cube. There we go. All right. But yeah, I was thinking about some of the early days of NES stuff, and how some of these games, they really set up a lot of standards that we still see now. And Kirby, I think one of the best things that Kirby did was having all this enemy variety and a lot of personality. Even like Mario and some of those early games, Zelda, the enemies were pretty, they would look mean and you could hit them, but they wouldn't really give you that much of a heartstring tug when you fought them. Whereas I mentioned, Kirby enemies, I always am like feeling for them. They're very memorable, even though there's a ton of them, because they're all so cute. And Kirby himself, he like emotes a lot. Even way back in the NES, he had a lot of different sprites and different stuff to not just the copy abilities, but for showing his expressions. All right, it's boss time, and I've got my UFO. That's what I'm going to use against the big boss here. You guys might have guessed who it was. We saw him a little earlier, but now it's time to actually fight him. Let's grab our UFO, and we got to make good use of it. I don't want to lose it because this is our only chance to get it. Yeah, you can't use him multiple times in one level. It's nice that it gives you a sticker every time too. All right, and I don't need that flan. We'll get the energy drink instead. There's a few choices here with copy abilities. We could get Doctor, Cutter, or Spark, but it's all right. We're gonna head in the bot store. Yeah, he does kind of turn normal again with a little hat when you land, but for the most part, he is just turns completely into a UFO. Here he is. It is Clanky Woods, and now we actually can fight him. Before it was just kind of like an escape sequence, but now it's time to take him on. All right, let's, whoa. This is kind of good for evading stuff when we are able to, ooh, look out, ooh, fly around him. We can kind of hit him up, ooh, in the weird robo leaves, whatever you want to call them. his giant leaf balls. Whoa, okay, take that one out. Thank you very much. He's got crazy drill roots that I'm worried about. Oh, we zip around a little bit too. I need to charge up this beam. Hit him with that. Make this into a shooter. Even in the first Kirby game, there was like shooter segments, and they do that a lot of the time. Let's get another good super charged Mondo beam right in his weird little, whatever you want to call it, that little snoot that he has. Reminds me of a Sniffit or something. Okay, we're gonna fly around. Kirby, he's mowing the lawn a little bit, trying to keep up with the yard work now that it's summer. Okay, now we got a little 3D segment here where we gotta make sure we're avoiding him when he's rampaging. Ooh, jeez. He's gonna try to get us with those drills, but I'm ready for him. I'm gonna charge up a big thing. Now, it doesn't matter with the maximum one if you're facing him or not, because you will get shot either way. It goes both ways there. All right, there we go. He is really mad. Don't let him land. Oh, jeez. He made me land by jumping on that, and he's twisting our way up. Okay, gotta be careful here. What is he gonna do with those? He's gonna use the pipes, and Kirby can't go through them now. We got drills. Okay, we're doing good. Doing well. Knocking his leaves back at his face. There we are. All right, and oh, there we go. Before he could even drill his roots back into the ground and sow his seeds of evil, Clanky Woods is done. Much tougher than most versions of Wispy, and he has a little oil tear. We get to see the Kirby dance. Always confusing. Where do these other Kirbys come from? I guess it's just an ability to summon his brothers out of thin air. All right, we did it. The boss is done. We got a Squeaker from Squeak Squad. He's adorable. All right, and that is Area 1 complete. We have destroyed one of the drill prongs from that giant ship. That must be so huge because it's on a planet. Next time, we are heading to Area 2, Resolution Road. This is pretty cool because we're getting into like city stuff, which you don't usually see in Kirby, and Waddle Dee's driving cars. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time for more Kirby Planet Robobot.